I really believe in this off-season rhetoric. Basically, it's like this: if the sports, all sports had off seasons, they would be able to do some of the following: have summer leagues, camps, professional camps sponsored by professional teams, professional athletes, professional coaches. All these will benefit the child's development. Have AAUs. I think this is something that's maybe a new concept in this country. But AAU was something that helped me get to where I am today, being a professional athlete. AAU was instrumental, but we could only do it in the summertime. So we would go, we would play our high school games. Sometimes we go and play in the city games, during the springtime, and in the summertime we would play in AAU. So you get all these different experiences, and it's huge to any sport. That athlete's development and growth experience is the key.
オフシーズン制を作ればいいんじゃないかというのは若者の、育成アスリートとしての育成にとても重要な関わりを持っていると思います。自分も、アメリカで、オフがあるときは、サマーキャンプに参加したり、あとはプロの、コーチ選手から教えてもらうようなそういうクリニックもありますし、あと AAU っていうのがあって、そういう AAU という団体がやっているオフにやっているバスケスクールみたいなので自分は基礎を学んできましたのでアスリートになるためにはとても重要なポイントでした。
Something that's really huge for me is and is a big concern for me is the lack of outdoor courts. June is going to collaborate later on this point as well. We have your yogi here up the street, and that's about pretty much it. We got Komazawa. Those are basically your two courts you have here in Shibuya, in the Tokyo area. That's it. This is a metropolis of 33 million plus folks. Are you serious? 2 basketball courts, 2 outdoor courts, neither one of them having lights in them so that we can play in the evening times. This is huge, folks. This is one of my things. This is how I got started with Sojo's foundation. It was to build awareness, build basketball courts, and stop with the dirt courts or just 1 or 2 courts in a big metropolis. No. We have to have more courts, more free spaces for people to be able to play in and hone their skills.
最後に、一番気になっていることとしては日本にアウトサイドコートが全然ほとんどないことですね。この近くでも東京でも代々木と、駒沢はありますけれども人口が多い割にはそれしかないし、ライト照明もないような施設としては乏しいところなので、それが、きっかけで自分の個人活動であるソージョーズファンデーションを始めたと言っても過言ではないんですけれどもまずはその日本の人たちにアウトサイドコートの必要性を知ってもらいたい、そういうのを、訴えていきたいと考えています。
I have 2 more points to make. I'm not going to keep you all night, trust me. I've always been alarmed that parents do not go to their children's games. When I played college basketball here, I asked the fellas, for me growing up, that was huge. My parents made every basketball game that I played in. These kids don't have their parents come to their games. I think that's a huge disadvantage to them because who are you playing for? I mean, if you can't impress your parents, who are you playing for when you're a child? I really truly believe if we had off seasons and everything was seasonal, the parents would make time because they'd know exactly where their kids are going to be and they can go watch those games. It's huge for the kids' development. And lastly, this is the whole reason why we're all here. We're all fans, first and foremost. I love basketball. I sit down with my boys in front of my big screen TV and watch basketball all the time. I'm a huge fan of basketball. Sports in general. We got to get more involved. We can't just sit here on the sidelines and say, somebody else is going to take care of it. They're not going to take care of it. Trust me, if we leave this up to all these other organizations and the professional sports that we have here, they're not really going to help us make this a very popular sport. There's no reason why basketball can't be as popular as baseball. There's no reason this sport can't be as popular as soccer. This sport is beautiful. In my opinion, it's the most beautiful sport in the world. So let's try to convey that to the Japanese public. We're only going to do that as fans and together. That's it. I appreciate your time, folks. Thank you.
あと一つ問題点だと思っているのが、日本の、子どもたちは、親が試合に来てることがとても少ないです。自分も同級生に聞いたりしてもみんな来てないよって言って、でも自分はアメリカにいる時には常に、両親が見に来てくれていた。でそれは非常にその子どもたちにとって大きなことだと思います。やっぱり誰のためにプレーするのかっていうのはとても重要なことじゃないかと思います。もしですね、そのシーズンがちゃんと決まっていれば、親もちゃんとその計画を立てやすいだろうし、どこに見に行ったらいつ見に行ったらいいっていうのも分かるでしょうから、それも関係しているのではないかなと思います。それから最後に、さっき最後って申し訳なかったんですけども、私たちはみんなバスケットボールが好きです。バスケのファンであります。ですから、まずそのバスケをスポーツとして楽しむために、ただこう座って誰かが何とかしてくれるだろう、なんとか、よくしてくれるだろうというふうに、誰かやまたはプロリーグとか、そういう団体にこう未来を預けるのではなくて、やっぱりそのスポーツファンとしてやらなくてはいけないことをどんどんやっていくべきじゃないかと思います。自分はバスケが最も素晴らしいスポーツだと信じてますので、バスケファンの皆さんで一緒に力を合わせましょう。
Next up is June.